Good morning. What a beautiful morning it is. So great. Come, let's do some yoga. Great. Come lie on your mat. Come into your child's pose. Come resting down. Come landing in. And just notice, how do you arrive into your body this morning? Choosing the shape that supports your body. And just allowing the breath to settle, your back to land. For me, often it's the job of relaxing the back of my neck and allowing my shoulders to ease and letting my breath come into the back of my body. What is your work in this pose? Where does it meet you? Where can you soften? Where do you land? Nice. And then just rock a little bit from side to side in your child's pose. So just feel into how your feet are articulating on the floor, how your knees rock, how your belly takes the movement. Hold on, I'm going to close my door. Goosey ganders. And just rocking from side to side, easing into your feet and your knees. And then come all the way forward into your cat pose. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. And round your back, tuck your chin under and look towards your belly button. And lifting your chest, arching your back, look forward. Rounding your back, tuck your chin under, looking towards your belly button. Arching your back and lifting your chest, look forward. Nice. One more time. Round your back, looking towards your navel. Lift your chest and look forward. Nice. Round your back, pull back into your downward dog. Feel your calves, your feet, your knees, your thighs, your bum, the length of your spine, your shoulders, your hands. And just finding that length, that sense of connectivity in your body. And bending one knee a little bit, bending the other knee a little bit, awakening into your body. Find that delicious kind of stretchy moment. So maybe in this moment, see if you can find a way of moving that you feel like you're yawning into your chest or you're lengthening into your body. How do you wiggle a little bit or roll or stretch or just find this moment in your body. Nice. And drop both knees to the floor. And then bring your right foot halfway between where your right hand is and your right knee is now. So bring your right foot forward. So it's over to the side a little bit. It's slightly wider than your hand. And it's halfway between where your knee was a moment ago and your hand is. And then rock back. So you're trying to bring your bum back towards your left heel. And then rock forward into your hands. Rock back, so you're trying to bring your bum back towards your heel. I don't think you can actually sit back like that. Excuse me. And just rock forward and backwards. As you rock forward and backwards, as you ease into that right hip, notice your spine, your arms, your hips, your lower back. One more time. Nice, change. Bring both knees to the floor. Step your left foot halfway between your left hand and where your left knee was. Your foot is slightly wider than your hands. And then rock back and forward. Rocking back and forward. Nice. Just notice what you're moving, what you're connecting to. For me, it's the hip, the inner thigh, the lower back, my arms a little bit. My chest, my shoulders, kind of everything. Just feeling that, rocking forward and backwards. Nice. Bring both knees to the floor. And from here, come sit on your mat with your legs long in front of you. And just roll out into your feet and into your wrists. So you're rolling big circles with everything. And just see how kind of big and strong and delicious you can get into your wrists and your hands. And then roll in the other direction. Really feeling the rolling, the stretching, the movement into your fingers and your toes. Open your fingers wide, open your toes wide. Squeeze them all in. Open them wide. Squeeze them all in. Again, one more time, open them wide and squeeze them all in. Just come into a cross-legged position. So have your left foot on the inside, your right foot on the outside. Nice. And then just turn and look over your right shoulder. Just gently noticing what you meet. For me, I'm meeting my rib cage, my shoulders, and I'm going kindly and gently as I do this. And then twist to the other side, feeling the whole journey, not just the end of the movement. Twisting towards the left, looking over my shoulder. Again, turn and look over the right shoulder. Right hand behind you, left hand holding onto your knee. And then the other direction. Turn and look over the left shoulder. And coming back to center. Nice. Lean back. Lift your feet off the floor. Roll out into your ankles again. Feet are floating off the floor. Then come into a cross-legged position with your right foot closer and your left foot a little bit out. Sitting cross-legged. And then bend your right elbow in. Reach your right hand up, reaching long and tall. And for me, I lean a bit more into the left buttock and I almost lift my right buttock off the floor in the reaching and the rising. And then bend your right elbow and try and bring your right elbow to the floor. And then reach your right hand up towards the ceiling, reaching long, almost lifting your bum off the floor as you really long. And then bend your elbow, draw your elbow down towards the floor. And again, reaching up, really long, getting lighter into that right buttock. Last time, drop your elbow down and try and bring it to the floor. Nice. Other side, bend your left elbow and reach it up, reaching up, try and lift up through that left buttock, almost like you're trying to lean into everything else to give yourself some height on the left side. And then drop your elbow down. Imagine you can touch the floor. Rising up, reaching up towards the ceiling. Get lighter into that left buttock. And then drop your weight down and try and bring your elbow to the floor. One more time, last time. Reaching up, lighter into that left buttock. And then all the way down. Imagine that your elbow can come to the floor. Nice. Stretch both legs long. And then just roll out into your belly. And then again, just see if you can find the sense of your spine, your rib cage, your neck, your shoulders. And then roll in the other direction. As you roll, really feeling your spine this morning, this evening, this afternoon, whenever you're here. Super. Come lie on your back. So your knees are bent, your feet are flat on the floor. Bring your arms out to the sides into a T, and then drop both knees down towards the right. Feel the groaniness of it perhaps. Come back up to center, and then drop your knees down towards the left. And come back up to center. And just travel from side to side, warming into your hips, warming into your spine. Really allowing the movement to create more movement. Easing into it, leaning into it. Nice. Next time you travel to the right, allow yourself to start into a gliding twist. So bring your left foot to the top of your right foot. Bring your left foot to the top of the right knee. And then draw your left knee up in the direction of your right shoulder. And gliding back. And drop your knees to the left. And then gliding up on the right, foot to foot, foot to knee, knee to shoulder, and all the way back. Again, drop your knees to the right, gliding your left knee up. Keep that left shoulder down as you do this. Coming all the way back. And then dropping both knees to the left and lifting the right knee up in the direction of your shoulder. And come all the way back. Nice. Bring your arms long beside you. Feet are flat on the floor. Feet are hip distance apart. And then pushing down into your feet, roll up along your spine. Often we'll repeat movements, but because they're so deeply, I'm going to say basic or important, or the foundations, just roll up and down along your spine. They're really the foundations of how we access movement in a wholesome, healthy way. So we'll almost always do this movement, the rolling up and down along the spine. It really deepens our sense of awareness, or even the ability to move our spine. And so feeling that as you travel up along the spine, as you travel down along the spine. Nice, one more time. Traveling up, rising up, pause on the up. So your feet are really strong into the floor, your bum is squeezing, your hips have opened towards the ceiling, arms are long, and maybe push your elbows a little bit more into the floor and feel what that foundation does. I like turning my fingers towards the floor and just touching the floor connectedly with my fingers. My toes are engaging, my knees are slightly squeezing towards each other. Nice. And then slowly roll all the way down until you come to the floor. Nice. Squeeze the right knee up towards you. Hug it in. Deeply squeezing down. And then hold on behind the right knee and squeeze your thigh a little bit closer towards you, and your foot is over your knee. Nice. And then bend your knee. Hold on to the front of your shin. Squeeze it in. And then hold on behind your thigh and pull your thigh down towards you. So it's a slightly different feeling in the hip. Notice, bend your knee, hold on to your shin, squeeze it down, and then hold on behind your knee and pull your thigh towards you. Just notice, one more time, bend your knee, squeeze your knee towards you, and then hold on behind your thigh and hold your knee down towards you. So stay there if that feels strong enough, or lift your left foot off the floor and stretch long into your left leg so it floats just above the floor. So we're going to travel with the left leg. So bend your knee and draw your knee as close to your chest as you can. For me, it bangs into my left elbow, and then straighten your left leg long. All the time, I'm really anchoring that right leg. I'm not letting the right leg move at all. Bend your left knee, draw it in towards you, and then unfold the left leg, really anchoring into the right. Bend your left knee, and then stretch it out long. Nice. Point into the left toes and draw a circle with your left leg. So as you circle, remember that you can have your knee bent and your leg is just moving in space, or your leg can be straight. The straighter your leg is, the stronger this movement is. So decide accordingly, and then roll in the other direction. So, shh, no, shh. Sorry, the geese are all up on the deck, more or less staring in at me at the moment. And so great. Shh. Great. Squeeze both knees towards you. Hug them down. Hug them in. And then lower the right foot to the floor and let it stand. And squeeze the left knee up onto your chest. Nice. And then hold on behind the left knee and squeeze your thigh towards you. Great. Bend your left knee. Pull it down towards you. So we're just feeling into the difference between holding onto the shin and then hold on behind your knee and pull your thigh towards you. Nice. One more time. Hold on to your shin. Pull your knee down and hold on behind the thigh and stabilize. So now the contact of your belly and your thigh, keep that constant. And then lift your right foot off the floor and begin to extend into the right leg. And really find the amount of extension that's right for you. Find your wellness. And then bend your right knee and draw your right thigh up towards you. And then straighten out into the left leg. And let it be kind of like a strange tug of war between your two legs. So as you bend your right knee, you release the pressure of the posture or the tone of the posture. And as you straighten the right leg long, there's more tone and texture, into the belly, into your hips. And again, bend your knee, draw your knee up towards you. And then straighten out into that right leg. Nice. Pointing into your right toes, draw a circle with the right leg. As you circle with the right leg, you have a sense of really deepening into your hips. Nice. And then circle in the other direction. Nice. Bend both knees towards you, squeeze them both in, and then lower both toes down to tap the floor lightly. Nice. Squeeze both knees in towards you, pull them in, and then lower both toes down and maybe let them touch a little bit further away. Squeeze your knees in towards you, touch a little bit further away. Great. One more time. Squeeze your knees in towards you and touch a little bit further away. Nice. Rolling over onto your side. Come into a seated position. And have your feet as wide as your mat. So allow your left leg to tuck in. So you're resting on the baby toe side of the left foot. Bring your left hand to the floor and reach your right hand out forward in front of you. So you're bringing your fingertips to the floor and you've reached out in front of you. Nice. And then pull that right elbow back. Bring your left hand to your right knee and twist and look over your right shoulder. Nice. And then turning forward, bring your left hand to the floor. Reach your right hand forward. My right bum has lifted off the floor and loads of my weight is into the left knee. So if you're at any difficulty with the left knee, then go less forward. Really notice how much pressure is wellness for you as you reach forward. Modify, adjust, twisting. Draw your right elbow back. Hold on to your right knee with your left hand. And turn and look over your shoulder. Nice. Come all the way back to center. From here, hold on to that right foot. So bring your palm to rest into your right foot. Lean back. You can bring your left hand behind you and lift the right foot off the floor. Nice. And just pull your shoulder back. So your right foot is off the floor and just pull your shoulder and elbow back and just rock a little bit forward and backwards with that leg. You can have your hand on the floor leaning into it. You can hold on to your knee. Just see. You can, if you want, straighten your leg long and then bend your knee. It is very early in the morning though, so straighten your leg long and bend your knee. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor. Pausing there with your elbows wrapped around your knees, sitting up really tall. Find the length of your spine. Get taller. Get longer. Nice. Other side. Tuck your right leg in so the baby toe side of your foot is on the floor. Your knee is dropping down. Bring your right hand to the floor and reach the left hand forward. And drop your head down or look towards your hand. See which one you prefer. Twisting, draw the left elbow back and hold on to the left knee with your right hand. Look over your shoulder. Nice. Coming forward, reach the left hand forward, reach it out. Your right hand is supporting you by pushing into the floor. And then coming back, draw your left elbow back and twist towards the left. Left hand is on the floor, right hand is holding onto your knee. Nice. Coming back to center. Lift your front of your foot up. Place your left hand on the front of your foot onto the arch. Lean your right hand into the floor and lift your left foot off the floor and maybe row a bit. So rowing, you can draw your shoulder back, really just pull it back and then forward and back and forward. You might stretch out into that left leg and bend your knee and stretch out into that leg and bend your knee. Nice, super cool. Stretch both legs long and roll into your wrists, roll into your ankles, roll in the other direction, wiggle your eyebrows, smile. Can you do all of that together? Roll in the other direction, wiggle your eyebrows in the other direction. Great. And then come into your child's pose, all the way down. So coming into your child's pose, as always, I love the last child's pose. I love my knees wide. I'm going to keep my head up, otherwise I sound like Darth Vader or something into the microphone. Oh, I can take the microphone off. So coming rest into your child's pose, your head is down. And just find the length of you. Again, yesterday I really like tucking my elbows together. When my knees are wide, I tuck my elbows together, walk them out a little bit more, and then lean into my pose. But find what suits you. Find the shape that suits you this morning. Deepening into your belly. Nice. So slowly rising up, draw your knees towards each other. And just find your way into movement again. Whatever that is. For me, downward dog is a really nice place to go. And slowly, just finding your way to seated or standing or just the rest of your day. How gorgeous, guys. Have an amazing day and really just enjoy the amazing work you're putting in and this incredible habit we're creating. It's incredible. Great. Have a great day.